Hey there guys, welcome back to Spartan Crew Gaming. So big news today, Shadows of Mordor 2 has got a trailer. It's called Shadow of War. I'm going to let that trailer play, and then at the end of the video I'm going to discuss what new content the game's going to have, its release date and everything. So enjoy the video and I will see you afterwards.
The world of men is ending. In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, crafted the one thing that could challenge Sauron, a ring of power. But power can blind those who seek it. The great deceiver has returned to Middle-earth to rebuild his armies, to rule all. Their corruption will be contained no longer. The war for Mordor begins.
I'm coming for you.
That trailer was awesome. I am so impressed. I cannot wait to play this game. When I saw it this morning, I was like, whoa, I'm excited. So we have a lot of news to cover, and a lot of things to go over with Shadow of Mordor. So, or not Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. So the game will be expanding on the already made Nemesis system, which is pretty awesome. The Nemesis system in the old game really made the gameplay more unique. You had some cool enemies you could fight that you personally made, and they were procedurally generated, unique to your game. The game will be expanding on that. Of course, you are Talion again, and you will have a Ring of Power this time, which is going to be pretty awesome, and probably going to give you some pretty sick abilities. Also, the Nemesis system will be expanded, like I said, and it's pretty awesome. It's no surprise that they're doing that. Of course, your encounters with officers and orcs and everyone is going to be a lot different than it used to be. It's going to be better and more cool and more dynamic. Also, there is a new system where that the world's environment itself will also be shaped by the way you play, as well as your new NPC followers. So the game is introducing followers, which is really awesome. It says followers will bring out an entirely new stories of loyalty, betrayal, and revenge. Says the press release. So that's really cool. I think followers are tied into the Nemesis system, I believe. So they're going to help you shape the world around you. It's awesome to see followers. This sounds very RPG-esque to have followers in a game, and I'm really excited about that. Because there are a lot of things I like about RPG elements, and then, there are good things that I like about action games. And, the first Shadows of Mordor was definitely an action game, so I think they're leaning a little more RPG, which I'm okay with, I believe. So that was basically what we learned, and also there's these new things called Nemesis Fortresses, which allow players to utilize different strategies to conquer dynamic strongholds and create personalized worlds with their unique orc army. So the fortresses are probably what's going to change the landscape. Depending on the way you destroy and do things in Shadows of Mordor with fortresses and the Nemesis system, or Nemesis fortresses as they say, is probably going to mold the landscape. The more good you do, maybe the land will look nicer. I don't know, but it sounds awesome. Nonetheless, we have to go over pre-order bonuses, which we learn more from about the Nemesis system, but there are a lot of different editions of this game. You have Standard, Silver, and Gold. And then you have Mithril, which is, a very good way to use the Lord of the Rings mythology, using mithril. It's more valuable than gold and stuff, so it's a good thing to do. Mithril edition is the most expensive, and it's limited in quantity, but nonetheless, we're going to read over the bonuses. So with the standard edition, if you pre-order, you get the Legendary Champions of War Party. War parties, I think, are just groups of orcs that are in your game, and an exclusive Epic Sword of Dominion. So this is interesting. The last game had runes, and you could upgrade your weapons with the runes, but this is an exclusive Epic Sword of Dominion, so it sounds like you're going to be able maybe to change out your weapons, which is even more RPG-esque. So here is the other edition. We're going to the Silver Edition. It includes the two things mentioned in the Standard Edition, plus the Slaughter Tribe Nemesis expansion, the Outlaw Tribe Nemesis expansion, a Silver War Chest, which is pretty cool, I guess. A Silver War Chest must be some kind of loot drop. Maybe you get them in the game. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it's something only for the editions of the game, the certain editions you buy. But a War Chest sounds very RPG-esque as well, because it sounds like loot. Now, the Nemesis expansions include new orc tribes featuring new enemies, followers, missions, abilities, and weapons. So here we go, confirmed, we're getting new weapons in this game. We can change out weapons, all kinds of new stuff. Also, you'll be getting new fortresses, Nemesis fortresses, and wilderness updates, so it's going to change the land. Really cool that these Slaughter Tribe Nemesis expansions, or these Nemesis expansions in general, are really changing how the game is, and a mythic gear set. Only issue with this is it's going to be behind a paywall. Of course, you'll probably pay for this stuff after the game if you don't buy the gold or silver edition. So cool. So it sounds really cool that you get to do that. The Nemesis expansions allow you to really, I guess, expand the game more. So I'm looking forward to those expansions. Silver edition sounds pretty cool, but the gold edition is pretty good. And I think it's a good one to buy if you really love Shadows of Mordor. I'll probably go for that one if I can afford it. It includes everything the silver and the standard edition have, plus the season pass content, which is the Blade of Galadriel story expansion and the Desolation of Mordor story expansion. So this game sounds like you're going to be getting more weaponry, more gear, because it mentions a mythic gear set with, the expansions for the Nemesis system, so it sounds like you're going to be really able to customize your character, which is so awesome. I'm all for that. And it sounds like new weapons. I mean, a story expansion, the Blade of Galadriel, sounds like an expansion based pretty much about getting a weapon that belonged to Galadriel. So it sounds like you're going to be able to switch out weapons. Really awesome. Really looking forward to this. I talked a lot on the forums of Shadow of Mordor and all the great ideas that the community came up with, and it looks like they came into a few of them with this new game. So story expansions introduce new campaign, playable characters, and introduces a new campaign and playable character, not characters, abilities, side missions, enemies, allies, and more. So that sounds awesome. Of course, the Mithril edition includes everything that all the other editions have, plus some cool stuff like a premium case and magnetic ring, exclusive still case, official music soundtrack, cloth map of Mordor, tribe sticker pack, gold war chest. So here's a gold war chest again. These must be some kind of loot drops. Exclusive Mithril war chest, limited edition 15-inch tall Tergoroth Belrog versus Karin Drake statue. So dragons and Belrogs in this game, guys. It's gonna be awesome. And then all the story packs and everything else that was in the game. So if you look at their website, you can really see how cool the Mithril edition looks. It's probably going to be spendy, probably, I would suppose, near the the $200 range at least. So this game looks awesome. So much new content. We're going to be having dragons, Belrogs. It looks like we have trolls. In the other game, we only had Caragors and other stuff that weren't exactly like Lord of the Rings. And this looks much more like they got more rights to use Lord of the Rings content. So guys, I am so excited for Shadows of War. This game is going to be great. I've been waiting a while for the sequel to Shadows of Mordor to come, and it is finally here. It looks like it's going to be much more of an RPG than the last game. And yeah, that was a lot of news for one video, so sorry if this video did get long-winded. Nonetheless, keep your eye out on March the 8th for the gameplay of Shadows of Mordor, because it's going to be awesome to see what the game actually looks like in-game. This cinematic trailer was awesome. It's probably going to be playing in the background for most of my talking, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.